All right, I think I got these now. Hello, I'm Zeos Pantera, the host of In Your Fetish and Z Reviews, and this Bob Ross mousepad is there. And check out my Patreon and Subscribe Star if you want to see unreleased IEM videos for free. Just go there, there's unlocked posts. Anyway, how did this Godzilla? Hold on. Main title: Hong Kong's Destruction. Godzilla, best of 1984 through 1995. So yeah, this is Godzilla. These are the Salnotes Zero Dynamic. And I was going to make a joke about having zero dynamics because this is maybe one of the cheapest IEMs I've ever reviewed. Because Amazon's got it for $22.99, but 20% coupon. So that's $2 off, right? It's $2, it's $3 off. That brings it under $20. And it's a 10 millimeter dynamic from 7 hertz Salnotes. And it's got 3,000. Here's a nice thing about this. It's cheap as fuck. It's got 3,009 ratings on Amazon. And 100% of the people that are rating it that buy it don't rate it. So even if that was 10%, that means they sold 30,000 units. And that's just through Amazon, not even through Linsol. And does it change the types and wires? That shouldn't change the ratings. No. There are a bunch of different colors. You got them in blue, you got them in red. Yeah, this is, you know what? This is a popular fucking IM because it costs nothing. It's got a detachable wire. I don't know why my thumbnail is blue, by the way. You should probably figure that out. It's one of those things that, you wake up, it's like, body parts are different colors. It's fine. 2-pin marked with a little red dot. It's a flat mount. So if you wanted to change the wire out to something, which, you could get the Chimera cable for like $50, but then you're putting a $50 cable on a $20 IM. The shell is kind of crap, which is why they could offer in different colors. You can see the big seam. You can see it's just like shiny plastic, but it's $20. I'm not going to freak out and cry, oh my God, oh, the world is ending. My shell isn't nice enough. I've got the Duno SS tips on here because it's not like I need that, but there's just so many colors I can't possibly choose. We got the teals and the yellows and the orange and a lighter blue and then reds and then flesh tone, which is racist now. I guess I don't know what else to call that. Like that. My father had a Caprice that was an Impala, an 82 Impala that was that color. It looked like a penis driving down the road. It was the thing. So, okay. I get these now. I get these. They are good enough. And they're... All right. This is going to pain me. It'll pain you. These kind of sound like M50s. Audio-Technica M50s. Now, I never want to compare headphones to IEM. It's like a different genre. It's like, well, I got this car, but I really want to buy a motorcycle that's just like this car. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? One has half the wheels. So that's why I don't want to talk about headphones and IEMs, or for that instance, headphones and speakers. That's hilarious. Yes, I really like these headphones. What speakers? And I'm like, get out. But ask me that question regardless, because it's always fun to try. What I would say these do is a very quick, clean, fast delivery of sound. It's like it comes into the wire, out of the wire, into your, just get it out of there. Get done. Get it fucking done. Just give the people the 30,000, there's 80,000 people, which is a lot. I'm assuming that's fucking a lot. Jesus Christ. Of people who have these should be at least cognizant once owning them of what good sound is. But here's the thing. You see my JoJos that are here? I didn't pull these out because, Zeos is going to shill his own stuff. I pulled them out because I know these IEMs, and I'm usually excited listening to them. The review I did previous to this one was the Estrella. And if you didn't see my review of the $300 Collab J Zigot Estrella, go watch it. Because I'm kind of bored out of my mind, but at the same time, it's got the most sub bass, and they were $300. And I'm like, all right, let me move on to something else. I grabbed this set, looks relatively affordable, and I'm bored out of my mind. And I'm like, wait a second, is my brain broken? Because some days you just wake up and nothing sounds good, or sometimes you wake up and everything sounds good. That's why being an audio journalist is a fucking nightmare. So I needed a litmus test of listen to my fucking JoJo's. Am I excited about the music? And the answer to that was yes. I'm still hearing properly. It's not like I woke up and I slept on my ear and then I didn't have much. I had too much caffeine 2 days ago and therefore I'm at a lull and therefore my hearing is. I assessed that situation. These are just fine. They're not zero dynamics. They're just not blowing me out of the water. I'm actually going to swap them for the render tips now, which is another collab of mine, which I can shill while I'm making this video. Ooh, that one's nasty. Give me another one. There you go. That's a clean boy. So let's take these off because I feel like I can get some more excitement out of these with a little better seal, which is what the render tips do. You know why they're called render tips? Because I had just finished watching, or was currently watching, Summertime Rendering. And that show is fucking deserving of some praise. I got a Magia cable after Magia Bezier from Gushing Over Magical Girls. The Eris is based on a character from Konosuba, even though she turns out to be a real thing. Like, we golden. All right. Got to give it a second. Let nothing play. Let the tips expand. They're cold and they're foam. So they either expand back and then warm up and they soften and they find like this perfect equilibrium in your ear. It can take up to like 35, 40 seconds for those of you who don't know how to wear tips. Foam ones, especially memory foam ones, there are some that are not. Complies are not memory foam. No, wait, I'm wrong. Complies are memory foam. That's why you squeeze them and they stay there. They take forever. Like Dakoni stuff is not a memory foam. It's a neoprene foam. So it's instant. It just goes in and it's instant. Anything that's a slow-acting foam, you got to get it in there and just let it happen. By the way, we're currently actually fully sealed. Playing. I'm still on that Godzilla track. Ooh. You know what? We may have added enough excitement that I'm going to give these a full recommendation now. Because I was going to give them like a eh. Yes. God damn, the difference a tip makes. Just the tip, everybody. Just the tip. It hasn't improved the soundstage any, but I'm getting like more active treble response is the way I'm going to describe it, where like there's someone strumming a guitar and it sounds like it's coming out of a $20 IM, but a decent $20 IM, and it's coming out quickly. Yeah, I wouldn't puke if I wore these for like a couple hours and listen to music or watch movies or listen to a podcast. And the bass comes up just enough. There's really, the bass signature on the zeros was 0. Oh my God. And with the better fitting tips, with the really fucking dense tips, there's at least enough low end there that I could pay attention to it and be like, oh, okay, something's happening. So yeah, if you want to spend $20 on a set of IMs, and then I think my tips are like 15. If you want to double the cost of your IMs with some tips, by all means, pick up the Salnotes Zero Dynamic. Throw some render tips on it. Really get it sealed into your head, and then just like it's Dragon Tattoo, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. This is While Waiting? While Waiting. And it's just with big spaces. And the space isn't like huge, but it's big enough that I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm in this. I'm in this song. I'm in this song and I'm approving of it. You know what? I'm putting this track. Here's how it's now going in the new test folder, or the new test playlist, I should say, which is where I go when I'm doing sound demos. Remember sound demos? Those still exist, kinda. I've been real lax in it. But you can get to all the lossless sound demos previous and all my future ones, which I will make in the goddamn future. As soon as I catch up on reviews, I can catch up on sound demos. And that shit just hasn't happened yet. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to give these an 8. These are a full 8. But they're only an 8 when you put render tips or other foam tips on here. Try Dakoni's. Try what he got first, and then if you don't like what you got, I have silicone covered foam for you buddies. So I can make my cool 75 cents or something. I don't even know if it's 75 cents, actually. Jesus. All right, anyway. Yes, they're fine. Get a nice color. They're the zeros. They're good enough. They're definitely, if you have a gift to give someone, feel free. Oh, the wire, by the way, is absolutely, I was going to say it was terrible. I was legit, like when I plugged this in, I literally went, oof. But knowing the price of them, like the actual, like they're being sold for $18, the fact that you get a replaceable wire at all is a fucking miracle. So I will accept this. It's a little tiny, skinny 3.5 millimeter with some decent strain relief. It goes up on single individuals. And other than that very, very weirdly locked angle on the thing, which fit me perfectly, it's good enough. It's fucking good enough. These 10 millimeter dynamics, man, I've only found a handful of them that really make just shit the bed. And these are all still decent. Check me out on Patreon and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you for subscribing.